Hello. Chat's disabled from last time. Hopefully, I like this better than the last episode. I don't know. It's like I don't know. I did say last stream was like I don't know. I like the first episode of the first season better. Hopefully, this one's better. Oh, Michael. It's working. I'm gonna restart the game just in case, so I don't have that bug with the if I pause too much for performance. I don't know if it happens, but it happened in other Telltale games, and just in case, we're gonna do it. We're in the phone up now. Yeah, good. Previously in The Walking Dead. I think it was on The Walking Dead. This game series had absolute choices you make. The story is tailored by how you play. I supposedly slept 9 hours. Hopefully we'll make for a better stream, but I just wake up the last half hour before I put the alarm. So I drink Coke to compensate. That's not a great JPEG.
A madman from Gotham's past returned to terrorize my city.
Your city?
He drew me into his twisted game, striking at the things I hold most dear. But I survived his deadly traps. I emerged the victor.
The girl who got death?
But the cost was too great. Lucius Fox is dead. Riddler is dead. And with him the only lead I had to taking down the greatest danger Gotham has ever faced. And the person best equipped to help me is a threat to my deepest secret.
The Riddler was going to be my way in, once we captured him alive. But now I have you to lean on. A man who lives on both sides of the line and knows exactly when to cross it. Yes,
watching.
You and I will be working together very closely. Bruce Wayne.
Oh wow, it takes off just after that. Neat. The deity of Dublin.
First thing you need to know, I can keep your secret. And despite what you did, going behind my back to Maury, I will continue to keep it. No reports.
For your interest.
Nothing. No one else needs to know. To deal with the present threat, though, I need both of you. The man inside and outside the mask. You have to understand, I'm not the enemy here. It may seem that way right now, but I'm not. Our problems are far too big for us to be bickering among ourselves. You shouldn't see me as an adversary.
You don't have to tell me that.
Your workers worry me.
I'm glad to hear it. I thought you might be harder to convince. When Riddler's friends hear he's dead, they ain't gonna just carry on carrying on. They might get sloppy. They might want revenge.
But they didn't
They
care.
might simply accelerate their plans. I'm gonna need eyes everywhere in Gotham. A man like Bruce Wayne, with all his influence and resources, can go places Batman can't. You understand what I'm saying, don't you? Your public persona could be a great help to us here. Maybe even as much as Batman in certain situations.
I know I won't
I
be
know when to be
ousted.
Batman
Ah,
and
shit.
when to be Bruce. It's the mask that fits best at the time.
Tactical. Now you're speaking my language.
Well, the tear gas thing was also kind of bad.
Hell!
Looks like the whole city's under attack.
We've got a report of a raid on the Gotham PD arsenal. If those bastards get their hands on our weapons...
This is coordinated. It's Riddler's gang. It has to be.
Didn't you
We're gonna
improve
need Batman for this one.
security after that raid in the first season?
Emergency services is already pushed to the limit.
Then we'll have to redeploy patrol officers to defend the arsenal.
Don't divert any men, Gordon. I can
Seriously?
handle the arsenal call.
Thank you.
Well, my first option would have been Batman.
Let's move, people. This is what we trained for.
There's been an attack in the financial district.
Biotech company on
Oh, alright.
siege.
Biotech company, oh shit. Does it keep playing after the loading screen? Nice. Jeez. How the fuck did that happen? Something special.
What more do you want with me?
Hey, shut it.
You got what you came for. You don't need me.
Well, you better hope that's not true. I'll live your usefulness, and the boss will make a pretzel out of your neck.
Whoa.
How many are there?
I don't know. 10 or 12, maybe? The really big one, he made me give him the keys to the armored transport vehicles. I didn't want to, I swear.
It's okay. Get out of here. Now.
Thank you, Batman.
Hey, you about done?
I wanna go back.
Yeah, just about.
I pressed Q by accident, shit.
Son of...
You wanna pick him up maybe? I don't know. Bane was my first thought when I saw the dude in on top of the...
Are you?
A nightmare, much like yourself. But you can call me Bane.
I'm most probably getting fucked even though I'll do everything correctly.
A man cannot win a war alone.
Vicious disarm? Yeah, that ain't gonna work.
You fight well, but if you fight alone, you will die alone.
Why aren't they all shooting?
I can see why Riddler wanted to be the one to kill you.
Riddler is dead.
He's dead.
Riddler?
You should be worrying about yourself.
I promised my men a hell of a battle if ever I faced you. And I'd hate to disappoint.
So why were you...
I haven't faced a true warrior since I left Peña Duro prison. And there, even the fiercest of men were often subdued. Or driven mad by brute.
Sorry, I don't want to interrupt him, but I don't want to fuck up either. Oh, he's doing the thing, isn't he?
Save your strength, man. This one is mine.
But you have guns. Strength? Oh shit. I wanna leave. Well, it's better than not pressing it, I guess.
I will give you a piece for death.
Thanks.
If you take it.
No, Chip, no, no. What was he hoping for? Jeez.
This pain you're feeling, Batman.
Jeez. I think I picked the right choices. Chip's fucking dead though. Gunshot for good measure? Nope.
Did you get him?
There is nothing to fear, my friend. Keep your eyes open. Don't let anyone follow you to the warehouse.
Don't worry, we'll meet the battle behind us.
Safe travels, my friends.
How is he alive? Or maybe he's... Well, there's people... Please don't time me! Well, there's people well trained and equipped to deal with Bane's men and safely recover the weapons, but Gordon's bound to feel betrayed if I cut him out of the loop. Gordon knows the city better than anyone. GCPD should be able to quickly find the stolen weapons, but Waller will feel disrespected for superseding her authority. Fuck. I really like the HUD here. Makes a lot of sense. That's true. Well trained and equipped. Click. Thanks for...
This is Waller. Batman? Hello?
Help is on the way.
He's fine? Oh, that was fun. Silky 60 FPS, thank you. Okay, so that was a good idea, though. Like, you could have fucked up, I guess, by doing the wrong choices on Bane.
Batman!
Confronting him directly, I mean.
Batman, you here?
Over here.
Batman? Oh, Jesus Christ. Hey, Harrison, I found him! Hey, take it easy. We're here to help.
We're going to have to unpin him. Batman, I'm gonna need your help to push this thing off you. 1, 2, 3.
Click and osh this shit. Click and hold and drag. Up. You know, I might just have to connect the gamepad if I'm gonna have to do time sensitive.
That's it. Let's get you on your feet.
The mechanic who was taken hostage. Where is he?
He dead?
He didn't make it.
Well, what the hell was his injury anyway?
Who the hell did this to you?
Called himself Bane. His crew loaded the weapons onto the APCs and took them to a warehouse.
I really do appreciate you reaching out to me about
But,
this.
I mean, I'll save more lives. You guys are better,
Listen.
but...
You really need to pull yourself together because the threat we're facing is worse than I thought. While you were here, a gang of masked men hit a biotech manufacturer. Perf slipped right through our damn
Ace
fingers.
Chemicals, isn't it? It's like, you're not telling me the name.
Every single one of them.
That must be hard for someone like you to admit.
Let's just say it's been a bad night for the good guys and leave it at that.
This Bane and the crew who hit the biotech lab must all be members of Riddler's gang. I need to get back to the Batcave, figure out how this all fits together.
As soon as my team finishes cleaning up that biotech facility, I'll share with you any intel we discover. And to sign our new partnership is off to a good start.
We'll see.
You're on my team now, and I take good care of my people.
We'll see.
Hey, Batman.
Your partner, Avesta. How is she?
Still in the hospital. Doctors say the hearing damage could be permanent.
Oh, yeah, I figured that.
Damn it, it should have been me. I failed her.
He's standing there like, tell me I'm wrong,
We're in
please.
danger. It's my fault.
The blame for what happened to Avesta rests with Riddler, not you.
That's nice of you to say.
Well, I mean,
Look,
he
I know you
literally
saved
cut
my
the
life back
choices.
there. So I gotta warn you. You really should stay on Waller's good side for as long as you can. For everyone's sake.
Nice
I'll
car.
tell Avesta you asked about her.
Alfred, prep the med bay. We're going to need it.
Gotham Police? Oh, right, they are the police now. What is Gordon's function now? That he's being, well, hacked. Swept aside. You know, I should have turned off Steam Overlay, I didn't realize. Buy that for myself?
I'm fine. Really.
You are not fine, Bruce. None of this is fine. You were nearly killed tonight. Those minutes of silence, waiting for you to respond, they were the worst of my life. I didn't know if you were alive or dead, or if I would ever see you again.
I'm so sorry to put you through that, Al.
You'll just do it again tomorrow? We already lost Lucius. I couldn't bear losing you, too. We can talk about all this later. Come on now. Let's get you patched up.
Oh, Riddler's King is on that stand. Or somebody else's king, maybe? Oh, jeez.
As if he wasn't bad enough. Now Director Waller knows your identity. that information in her hands?
Waller isn't the one we need to worry about. Bane is still on the loose, with enough guns to arm a small militia.
I understand. The man died for you tonight, Bruce. Tried to save you from that monstrosity. Too many have died. In too short a time. The cost of this war, it just continues to rise.
It's gonna get a lot worse before it gets better. Bane is running free out there. He's just getting started.
That's what frightens me, Bruce. We've never seen this kind of destructive power before.
Waller was right about one thing. Riddler was just a small part of a larger threat. Let's begin with the dart I pulled from his neck.
Got it?
Ice, well, they said about Ice Chemicals. It's not a biotech company.
Huh. There's still some toxin left in here.
What kind of toxin?
Something new. There's a whole
It's
series of powerful psychoactive meds in this cocktail. Drugs that are lethal when combined.
Who could have come up with such a concoction?
And did the same person pull the trigger?
Bane's attack was one of 3 tonight, all at the same time.
Let's bring him up. Get an assessment of the damage.
There's 3. Well, the most important one will come up last.
Gotham brokerage. 10 million in diamonds stolen. Some safety deposit boxes emptied. Contents unknown. Over a dozen dead. And even more wounded.
Like, if it's not money.
Mostly by gunshot, though some victims had their heads smashed in.
Oh, that's barbaric.
With her hammer?
Witnesses place Harleen Quinzel at the scene. Dressed up as a clown and wielding a mallet.
Don't ask me.
Riddler's friends are as insane and gruesome as he was. Perhaps even more.
Those same witnesses say that she acted alone. All that carnage. All by herself.
Try and gamepad just in case. Fuck, it won't work. Nice music. Fucking Resident Evil. Should I maybe use the subtitles? Okay, so no gamepad then. Alright, good. Awesome. Maybe I need to have it on before I start the game, but that shouldn't be my problem. GothCorp?
GothCorp Labs, genetic research facility.
Maybe a reference
Where
I'm
do we
missing.
even start with this?
I have no idea.
I personally prefer medium. But
Authorities can't determine what was even stolen until all of that melts.
At least 20 dead, some completely encased in ice.
Others were frozen solid. Some of their limbs shattered as they fled. Waller's intel shows that the thieves made off with numerous pieces of equipment used in the storage and transportation of biological material.
I don't even want to think what they'd want that for.
No IDs on any suspects, though. Security cameras frozen. All witnesses dead.
and they're pretty much recognizable, I guess. Okay, we missed the... I got my first glimpse at Amanda Waller. Man, I got so much to read! I got my first glimpse at Amanda Waller outside the casino after Riddler's grisly attack on Rumi Mori. Former congressional aide and political science PhD. Waller's irrepressible ambition has shot her straight to the top of the government's top covert law enforcement organization, the agency. She's been recently promoted to regional director of the jurisdiction that spans the entire northeastern United States, including Gotham City. Didn't I read all this? Because I thought this was new. Oh, I decided to follow it up on her instructions to keep her in the loop by calling her after the attack on the GCPD arsenal. Hopefully this will keep me in a good graces long enough to decide how to handle this new complication. Fuck, I keep doing that. Special Agent Blake, Abesta's terrorist partner. I met him as Batman after Riddler's attack on the casino. Not much to say about him at the moment. The Riddler ambushed agents Blake and Abesta at the docks, using them as bait for me in one of his sick games. In an attempt to save his partner, Agent Blake pleaded with me to lose in order to save Agent Abesta's life. I couldn't do that. Agent Blake narrowly survived this encounter with the Riddler, though I'm not sure he'll forgive me for allowing his partner to lose her hearing in the process. Eli Naval. Eli remains in police custody and refuses to give up any information about the Riddler, his plans, or his allies. It's unclear if Eli stays silent out of loyalty or fear. This cohort, the one I tangoed with in the casino, has been identified as Eli Naval. An engineering school dropout, he got mixed up in crime while working as a bouncer at a Boston bar in his 20s. Naval fell off the map for many years, your opinion when he was connected to the kidnapping and murder of a French physicist. No doubt he was helping Riddler, having been taken under the lunatic's wing. Fiercely loyal, he's refused to talk to the GCPD, so they turned him over to the agency. If their brutal tactics haven't broken him yet, then it'll take a lot of convincing to make him give up Riddler. Well, I mean, he said. Yeah, it's episode 1 thing. Sorry, who is this? Oh, Martha Wayne. Martha? My mother, the mystery. I witnessed her and my father's assassination when I was just a child, so my memories of her are few and far between, but I cherish each one. It's unclear what she knew or how involved she was with my father's crimes. But there's a part of me who wants to believe the best about her. Maybe she was left in the dark, maybe she tried to stop him, I just don't know. I need to believe that there is a part of me that is good, and that part is my mother. Oh, can't remember his name. Well, that dude said, voiced by Sully from Uncharted. I'll read her and I think I'll move on. Maybe I should read. Who the fuck? Oh, that's Fox, what was her name? Montoya? I only remember her because of Carmelita Fox. A promising young scientist, Tiffany's every bit as street smart as she is academically accomplished. She recently graduated first in her class in molecular engineering and hopes of following in her father's footsteps. You know, if I don't get caught up in on my words, it means I'm not tired. Of course, she doesn't know that Lucius actually does at Wayne Enterprises. Her father wouldn't be reckless enough to share our secret with her. Sometimes I wonder if she's ever suspected something, not much gets past her. If there's one thing I know about Tiffany, it's she's even more determined than she's brilliant. When she sets her mind to something, she accomplishes it. Second. Okay, there we go. That was the game bad. Lucius' funeral didn't go well. Tiffany naturally had questions about her father's death, specifically if Riddler's contraption had anything to do with it. So I told her the truth. I owed her an honest explanation, but in this case, honesty was not the best policy. She blew up at me, threatening to dig deeper into what Lucius and I were doing. Maybe I should get in front of that. Fuck off! I told her to tell her later. So she's not here. Very reasonable. Read about you too. Renee Montoya. Things are looking up for Jim Gordon's favorite True Blue cop. Renee Montoya was recently promoted to detective after she was exonerated of the murder of Carmine Falcone. There's a guy who I said was voiced by Sully, and said, like, Bruce has his mother in him instead of his father. It was evidence I provided that proved she was under the influence of Lady Arkham's drug when she committed the crime. I admire Renee? It's Renee, I think. Dedication to law enforcement and fierce loyalty to Jim. It's evident that she lives for her work, often at the cost of her personal life. Sounds like a problem we both share. Montoya is a valuable ally, and it means a lot to me to have an officer of her caliber in my corner. I'm not sure how she feels about Bruce Wayne, however, especially after I went to question Mori. I read up on you in a second. My time in Arkham was short, but one patient in particular left. I already read this one. One patient in particular left an impression on me. Didn't catch his name, but I will never forget his face or his laugh. He's like some kind of creepy circus clown. He gave me invaluable assistance in uncovering Ricky's true identity and her missing drug stash. But there's something about him so unsettling I couldn't bring myself to agree to granting him a favor. Yes, it would have been an empty promise, but the very idea of owing him anything is not a pleasant thought. Oh, so the game recognizes I don't owe him anything. Alright, Alfred, that's it. I am not my father's son, I am Alfred's. After my mother and father were murdered, he was the one who did the hard work of raising me. It couldn't have been easy for him, making sure he instilled the right values and steered me away from the vices of my father. Steadfast, true, and compassionate. Steadfast, loyalty from Gordon said. It's such a specific word to use twice like that. True and compassionate. Alfred knows me better than anybody. Certainly better than I know myself. He's my moral compass and my best friend. Last year he was kidnapped by Lady Arkham. I'm still riddled with guilt over what happened. I just hope he can recover from the emotional trauma of the ordeal. All I want for him is to be healthy and happy again. Never mind, thought of something grim. Gordon. Over the past year, my partnership with Jim was flourish. Last one, I swear. I finally won his trust, and Gotham City's a better place for it. Batman used to be hidden in the shadows, but Jim helped me step into the light and find legitimacy. For that, I'm grateful. I think Jim is finally settling to his new role as police commissioner. Yeah, that's a highlight. Hang on. 30 minutes. I think Jim is finally settling to his new role as police commissioner. It's been a difficult transition. I don't think he'll ever be comfortable with the tragic way he's received this promotion. But I trust he'll use his newfound authority to make this city a better place. A lot of errors. Gotham is lucky to have him, and so am I. I couldn't ask for a better partner. Gordon promised that what happened at the harbor won't change anything between us. I'm not so sure. Harbor? Waller pinned the blame for the Riddler's death and the abduction of her agents on Gordon. She used it as an excuse to strip him of his position as police commissioner, but she's taken over the GCPD. Huh, now you say it. I can't help but wonder if I could have stopped it. Gordon trusts me, but I couldn't say his position. I won't forget that. Okay, moment. Give me back in a minute or two. I just want to write that down and give myself some artwork. Alright, should be 30 seconds. You still streaming? Says something about getting the stream cut off. Says somebody's watching. Hi. Thanks for staying. Just want to check if everything's okay. Looks that way. Fuck, I'm not reading all this. If it's the only piece of nope. Alright, just the first one. But this is... I already read this. Yeah, Wayne Enterprises. Trial date pushed back. You think maybe describes slain Wayne employee as hero. Okay, only one. Friends, family, and even... What is the order? The order of these things is off. Prince family and even billionaire Bruce Wayne gather at Gotham's Divinity Church today to pay respects to Lucius Fox, the Wayne Enterprises chief technology officer killed in the explosion that rocked the Wayne Tower last Tuesday. An emotional Tiffany Fox, the executive's daughter, described her father as my hero. Fox had been a long time... I swear to you, it's the last one I'll read. Sorry, I thought Gotham Feed would continue the story. Fox had been a long-time employee of Wayne Enterprises, shepherding the company's cutting-edge technology through research and development and onto the market. Many have credited him as the true genius behind the Wayne Company's enormous success. Though Bruce Wayne himself declined to speak to the press at the funeral, in a statement he called Fox irreplaceable and my most trusted advisor. Following the funeral, Fox was laid to rest in a family plot at Gotham Cemetery. Alright. So, that's
Guns,
it. Good.
money, biotech. What are they planning?
We won't know until we get to Bane.
Or the other ones.
I don't mean to cause offense, but you're in no shape to beat the information out of that monster, or take on his friends if it comes to it. We've already seen how formidable Bane is on his own. Taking on all of them, that would be suicide in your current condition.
Of course I could use help. But both the GCPD and the agency are stretched thin. One thing's for sure. We can't just wait around for Bane to strike again. The death toll is already too high.
You told Waller you knew when to be Batman and when to be Bruce. Riddler said his friends abandoned him at the Lady of Dublin.
He alluded to the fact that John
Smile,
Doe
oh my
was
God.
If that's the case, then John can get you close to the others. He already wants you to meet them. John Doe might be your best chance of getting inside, finding out what they're up to.
John's hardly predictable, but it's a risk I'll have to take.
He clearly sees something in you that appeals to him. It'll be dangerous approaching Bane and his people this way. They'll be suspicious of anyone who isn't a proven criminal. You'll have to give the performance of a lifetime to pull the wool over their eyes.
Bruce Wayne
not
has
saying I'm
influence,
skilled.
an endless bank account, and as of last year, questionable integrity.
Oh, right.
Everything a criminal network looks for in a new recruit.
So that's it then. I find John Doe and accept his offer. Hopefully the invitation is still open.
How am I gonna find them? Because I didn't put a tracker. John, I'd like to take you up on your offer. Oh, just have his phone number. Excellent news. Sorry. Can we meet? No, just replace the stacked deck.
The stacked deck. That's where he is.
I suppose you
low
couldn't
casino,
wait
I
an
guess?
hour or two while you rest.
Not a chance.
I was gonna say, could it make a difference? You know, this is just the bar from season 1, isn't it? Yeah, I was wondering if they kind of rushed this game because of all the spelling mistakes I saw,
Batman?
and the news thing. What?
I'll tell you about Batman. He's no hero. The way I see it, he's just a bunch of hired muscle for rich guys. Guys like Bruce Wayne.
I see. Willie, tell Bruce Wayne how that makes you feel.
Okay. It feels...
No, Willie, he's on your right.
It feels like crap, Wayne.
Preach!
And you're just a huge, colossal, gigantic, spoiled piece of
I'm going to ignore what I heard. No harm done.
You set me up.
Nonsense! Bruce! Don't mind Willie. We're just messing with you. You look like you could use a drink.
What's with the St. Patrick's Day getup?
What about my medicine?
The bottle's under my chair, Willie.
Let the clown lead or Bane, whatever it takes. Could that be Catwoman? Because we were
run
on
a
the spot.
therapy circle here every second Sunday. These people need the expertise that I learned in Arkham. So,
Is your face even paler?
know-it-all really got what was coming to him.
Authorities are refusing to comment on the death of the mysterious criminal known
Riddler dead, coming out with breaking news, city on
Am
message.
Who am I? You're a rotting, stinking corpse. That's who you are.
Nice. I gotta look up who that is.
Did you have anything to do with the Riddler's death?
I mean, I hated the guy, but geez, Bruce. You really think I'd be capable of cold-blooded murder? After everything you know about me, you really think I'd do that?
Could have given me double the time.
Riddler was a terrible person, Bruce. I don't think it's wrong to want him dead. Doesn't mean I pulled the trigger, though. Anyway, I was a little surprised to see you, Bruce. I'm guessing this is about that favor I asked. As I recall, you had some reluctance.
I've been thinking, and I changed my mind.
Okay, now it makes sense that I
like
want to do
Really?
the favor.
You seem pretty against it at the church. Why the sudden change of heart? It's odd. Doesn't seem like you. Doesn't really add up.
The timing wasn't right, but I've reconsidered. The way you described your friends sounded great. A special breed, you said. Inspiring. I like to be around people like me.
I didn't realize I was so convincing. Look, before we get into that, I need to come clean. Riddler was more connected to my friends than I'd let on at the funeral.
Riddler? Really?
Yeah, he was kind of our leader, but he was just so bad at it and so intolerably annoying.
Annoying just sounds like those your
Out of the
thoughts.
picture by the time you came around. I should have told you. I didn't want you to think we were all like him. No secrets between us. Ever again. You have my word.
Ignore my face, cause
Pinky swear.
Pinky swear.
Friends for life.
oh, that means secrets, right? Oh my god, I totally would have refused.
All right, let's go meet the guys. I'll let them know we're on our way.
I didn't realize he said no secrets between us. Like, not me either.
I'm out of medicine. I don't like your face. I think you're bothering my friend John.
I thought nothing would
You've
get
got
past
the
you.
wrong
It's
idea. We're just having a friendly chat.
Calling me a liar? You shouldn't have walked in here. That was your first mistake. And it's gonna be your last mistake. Kiss your ass goodbye!
Calm down, Willie. Let me help you out, huh?
A bribe? I can't be bought off that easy.
you need one of medicine.
Don't insult me.
Buys a lot of medicine.
Standards. I don't take bribes.
This cash could buy you a whole lot of medicine.
Oh, well, when you put it that way.
That was my reasoning.
Thanks, Wayne.
Let's get out of here.
Nice textures all around.
They're expecting you.
Cool. Oh, I see he's got one purple button. That's a neat touch.
Bruce, wow. One more thing. You can't tell anyone this.
What? Exactly.
This is big. Huge.
Fuck, it was Evil 3 music.
I think I'm in love. It's an odd
Who is me?
At first, I thought I had some kind of disease, but no. I think it's love.
I should have said something else.
Happy, John. You deserve the best.
Yeah, I'd blush if I could.
So mysterious. You at least gotta tell me your name.
She'll want to introduce herself, but if you could please.
I don't follow
help
Batman, but
me
holy
look
shit, I know who
good
you're
in
talking
front
about.
Of her, I'd appreciate it. Come on. We shouldn't keep her waiting.
I shouldn't be lying to him like this. I'd totally go back to Pinky Swear if I could. It's clearly your car.
Almost got it. God damn it. I thought I had it. Here, give me a hand with this, will you? I'm pretty sure this is how you get this thing started. Come on, come on, come on. At least it worked before. It did, I promise. Really.
John, really? You stole this car?
I know it's kind of falling apart, but it was the only thing available, you know?
What?
Besides, the newer models, they don't start so easy without a key. There we go.
Oh, there she is. Ah, she looks, true to herself.
Don't turn around. All right, Wayne. You got my attention. Give me one good reason why I don't redecorate the windshield with your noodle. I bet a smart guy like you has some real pretty brains. Real bright.
Harley?
Stay out of this, Puddin'. Grown-ups are talking. Well, you got a reason I shouldn't put a bullet in your noggin?
Well, if you know who I am, then you probably know I'm more useful alive.
I love this.
That makes sense. Sense is so boring, though.
He gave such an
What
Archer
about
face.
Money, power, and influence. They bore you too.
No. Those are fun.
I don't think that star is strong.
I'm just joshing you, rich boy.
I wish I grabbed the gun.
There wasn't even a bullet in the chamber.
Oh.
Oops. Well, let's put some music on.
I thought that was what was he going to do first.
Bruce, this is the lady I was telling you about. Harley Quinn. Isn't she a hoot? I knew you guys would hit it off.
A brooding silent type, huh? John, you didn't say he was a first-class bore. Puddin' said you didn't want to meet. Now you want to. Bouncing around like a yo-yo don't exactly inspire confidence. What do you want with us? What do you get out of rubbing shoulders with the likes of us?
Well, when you have as much money as I do, you get bored. I'm just looking for a little excitement.
Excitement? The man who's got everything's looking for some new toys.
You should have seen the way he took care of business with the guy in the bar, though, Harley. He played
But I didn't.
like a Stradivarius.
Do us a favor, Pud. Skip over to that bodega and get me a slushie.
Right now?
Need a buck?
Nah, I got it.
I thought he was gonna send me. Nah, it must be, yeah, something.
Poor John. He just doesn't know who he is yet. You know, he's searching. Highly impressionable. He thinks the world of you.
I don't know why.
So I asks myself, what's Bruce Wayne want with a lost soul like John? It's kind of a mismatch. Raises all kinds of questions.
He has his uses. After all, he connected me to you.
So, you're a puppet master, huh? Poor old Puds, your marionette. Maybe you and me are more alike than I thought.
Get off.
You got that look in your eye.
Get off before
the kind that says you're trouble. And I only like trouble when I'm the one causing it.
Well, what about John
you got a
then?
good reason why I should trust you? Because I sure as hell can't see one. After all, you're a squeaky clean favored son of Gotham. How am I supposed to believe you won't run to the cops the first chance you get?
You shouldn't. You can't trust anyone. Not in our line of work.
Ain't that the truth? You're not what I expected.
Look at the textures on her. Oh,
Still,
right, 480p.
you gotta show me you got what it takes to be part of our pact. Aw, gee, thanks, Bud.
We gotta go.
How'd you know? Oh, thief. You couldn't pay it?
What were you guys talking about?
Trust issues.
Your friend was just saying how he used you, Pud. Just
Yeah.
to get to me. Ain't that right, Brucey?
Yeah.
Ain't that the gist of it?
It's the truth.
I get it, Bruce. You used me. Because that's the kind of ruthless guy you are.
Thanks. I mean, it's literally the only thing the plot will let me do.
Oh my god! That is the best damn
So why'd you steal it? Why'd you steal it?
ever. Suck on that. I swear, it'll make your whole body shiver. Come on, put your lips on it. I ain't got cooties. Cross my heart.
John is getting jealous. Alright, I'll keep that in mind.
Told ya. Okay, here's what's going to happen now, Mr. Moneybags. You're gonna go get Mama a little present. From inside there.
Jewelry store?
Wayne Enterprises.
A little bird told me there's some pretty fancy hacking tech up there. Something called a phalanx key.
What?
Get it for me? I'll know you're on the level. Maybe I'll even bring you along on our next job. You'll get all the thrills you ever dreamed of.
What do you want with the phalanx key?
Why wouldn't I want it? I hear this thing opens half the security systems in Gotham. And it's just sitting there, hidden in your lab, waiting for someone to put it to use.
I haven't used that?
What's the matter? You better not try nothing fishy. I don't want to have to splatter that pretty face.
It's okay, Harley. Bruce and I already talked. He'll do whatever you want.
Is that right? Will you do whatever I want? Will you jump when I say jump? Will you bring me the shiny things I ask for?
You don't have to
Fuck,
worry.
I just fear like a failsafe.
So glad to hear it. Maybe you are my kind of guy.
Well, then, let's get moving. No time like the present.
Totally thought he'd complain about passing.
You're on, Brucey boy. Make yourself useful and get me that phalanx key. And hurry. Mama really wants to get herself some tacos when you're done.
Got this, Bruce.
I realized how awkward I was those whole 10 minutes. on sure footing.
Mr. Wayne. Yeah, if you could please sign in on account of the attack. So, what brings you in? If you don't mind me asking. Is everything okay?
Daryl Raymond.
Well, no rest for the weary.
Or for the wicked. You're all set, sir. Excuse me, sir. Ma'am? This is private property.
Oh, shit. Why'd you open the door?
You ought to rethink your hiring practices, Bruce. Your man's lying down on the job.
What did you do to him? Is he still alive?
Don't
I don't
worry.
think so.
A little bump on the head never killed anyone.
Oh! Sledgehammer.
Going up, Brucey. You do know how an elevator works, don't you? You know, I might have pegged you wrong. Good boy. As long as you keep up this good behavior.
I don't know.
Give me
It's
a
like,
hard time. I might have to go back and finish the job.
I mean, I gotta.
Very good guard, anyway. I mean, isn't he supposed to keep people out? Maybe getting knocked out will teach him a lesson.
You didn't have to do that.
I didn't have to, but I did. Now pipe down or I'll go back and finish the job.
Thought you were gonna wait in the car.
Harley figured you'd want some company.
Didn't want you to have to do this all by your lonesome.
It's not so hard.
You don't have a problem with that, do you, Mr. Moneybags?
Fine. But no one else gets hurt.
You got a strange set of priorities for someone who wants on my good side.
I get it, Bruce. You're the boss. You don't turn your back on your people, even when they're useless. I have to say, Bruce, it's exhilarating to walk these hallowed halls with you. This is where the wheeling and dealing happens. The
In an
power
elevator?
plays, the boardroom scuffles. I can feel all that toxic energy in the walls. You think I could run a place like this one day?
You're too...
Bruce, I think I'd get quite a kick out of being CEO. You think I could do it?
You don't hide your feelings.
Life's not for you, John. You should find your own thing. Make that dream a reality.
Oh, I have a lot of dreams in this head of mine, Bruce. A lot.
You think they picked him for his laugh in season 1 even though he never laughed?
Hey, pull it together, Puds. All that slushy you drink has got you.
Oh, Bruce, I'm surprised to see you. And these are... To whom do I owe the pleasure?
Fashion
I
consultants.
don't believe we've met.
They're fashion consultants. I figured it's time I try out a new look.
Not just Bruce. We're gonna revamp this whole place. Dress everyone in snazzy uniforms.
Oh, well, no one ran this by me.
Just think, you could come into work on Monday dressed just like me.
Is this some kind of joke?
Do I look funny to you?
Actually, I like your look, to be completely honest. Sign guys did a good job.
Some punchline or something?
Excuse me?
You gonna let your employees sass me like that? Is this the kind of operation you run here? Your worker bees just mouth off whenever they want.
Leave her alone.
I ain't even gotten started.
I said back off.
Your friends don't suit you, Bruce.
Thanks. Well, thank you for saying that. I can let go now. I can let go now.
You got a firm grip, Mr. Corporation. The kind that makes a girl go weak at the knees.
It's a little sudden.
Show me what else you can do with those hands. We could carve out some alone time. Just you and little old me.
Let's just stay focused on the task at hand, shall we?
Bruce is right. We are people with purpose. We're here to get the phalanx.
You know, how slow is this elevator?
You gotta learn to live in the moment.
I'm sure if I said win the car.
I'll be right back with
Forget it, Brucey boy. Your secret lab ain't really a secret. Cobblepot's got quite a mouth on him. I don't think he ever shut it the whole time I was working at Blackgate Prison. He told me all sorts of interesting stuff.
Oh, right.
Say, do you like chess? Work your magic. Tick-tock. What's the holdup?
Hold the fuck on. So...
Tight squeeze.
Yeah.
You know, I think you two are the closest friends I've ever had.
It's just like the fact that they're helping me is just unbelievable, really.
I present to you our secret lab.
Lucius, you have seriously outdone yourself this time.
That was season 1, wasn't it?
Glad you like it.
Yeah.
Like it? Oh, no, this...
Yeah, same music, I think, too.
This changes everything.
It was getting a bit dodgy hiding all those batarangs in the Wayne Enterprise R&D wing.
Thank you, Lucius.
You're trying to make me care about the lab, aren't you? They're gonna destroy it.
Now the real work starts.
Does that count as a spoiler? Because I don't really know. I'm just guessing here.
Somehow I was expecting more.
You know, you're right.
Where's the giant crater? I thought this was where your friend went out with a bang.
Wrong place.
That was his office upstairs.
Better question. Where's the phalanx key?
You're very, very impatient.
It should be in the vault.
Well, what you waiting for, sweetie? Go get it.
Actually, she's got a good point. What is that? There's a little cake there. What? Fox. Just looking for anything to interact with, but if there's 0 things, why? Well, thanks for letting me walk around. I don't know how to feel about what the hell just happened.
Lock protocol vault thumbprint required Lucius Fox. That's not right.
He didn't give
Why
me?
the lockout? Someone's been in here.
What's taking so long, Bruce?
It's saying it won't open without Lucius's thumbprint.
And that got blown up with the rest of him, didn't it?
Or I can't go to his grave.
Dumb luck. You're saying we can't get it open, then? Harley's not going to like that at all. Or you.
Give me a few minutes,
Let me
at
try
least.
to find latent prints around here with my scanner.
Always thinking, this guy.
Oh, there's something right here that says Phalanx Key Architecture. Oh, there's a cupcake.
Dinner to celebrate Tiffany's first date win Enterprises. Sorry you didn't make it there, Lucius. Tiffany built that rocket herself. Lucius was so proud. All right, that's a start.
Ornament? No, that's
I remember when Tiffany brought that back from art class.
Harley's probably gonna be like, hey, why are you looking at things? It's because you're taking so long.
Getting there.
It doesn't look like half to me. Look how impatient, look how worried John is.
One more partial print should do it.
Is he okay?
Okay, still unconscious. Hope he's not hurt too badly.
These files. Alright, that's I can do this now.
Nope. Not encouraging.
I gotta say though, I really want to go back and play with Harley to the stuff she says, or me actually agreeing to the favor earlier.
Gotta keep trying.
Nothing? EMP generator, well, we're stealing this, I'm sure.
There we go.
I probably brought it.
This'll work.
I probably brought this to her attention.
Now that's a shiny piece of metal. What's it do?
I'm not even sure if it works.
It's an EMP generator, Puddin'. Tell him what it does.
It emits a pulse that knocks out other nearby electronic devices.
Who wouldn't want to try that?
Okay, he's got a nice smile. Wouldn't wonder if I could have scanned the boxes and ignore that. I shouldn't have pressed it. If I had 3 seconds to
taking
think.
a sweet time.
Oh, shut up. If I had 3 more seconds, I would have realized.
Even now, still finding ways to help me. Stay there.
How the fuck would we have done
touch
this?
anything.
I touch what I want when I want, Brucey boy. You knew what's best for you. You'd quit giving orders and find me that key.
I'm sure they won't take the EMP. Ooh, that texture. Ooh, those textures. Oh my god. The rest looks so good though.
Looking for this.
What the fuck?
Tiffany.
I told you I'd find out what you got my dad mixed up.
I was gonna tell you.
This is much worse than I thought.
You're not safe here. You have to hide.
What the hell are you doing with a secret room full of weapons? What's going on here, Bruce? What's all this for?
Your father worked with Batman. That's who all this stuff is for.
Batman.
I was gonna tell you. Fuck it.
His tech. Dad's fingerprints are all over it. I came looking for answers, but
I was gonna give you answers, but the game won't fucking let me.
I didn't expect this.
Bruce.
These people you're with. I saw on the cameras what they did to that guard. To Regina.
They'll do the same to you, or worse. Get out of sight.
Bruce.
Yeah, I figured they'd come in after that.
Long in here, huh?
Oh, he'll find it.
Hey, I know you. We met at your father's
It's red.
funeral.
John. Is it gonna work?
Okay, Bruce. No need to get physical. I get it. We'll be as quiet as lab rats. But what about Harley? I mean, she's gonna want to know about your friend here. What am I supposed to tell her?
You don't have to say anything to her, John, okay? It can be our secret.
In Arkham, I was well known for my discretion. All the guards confided in me. I don't like lying to Harley, but I'll do it for you, Bruce.
Well, I owe you a favor now.
I really need is the phalanx key. You give me that, I can go out there and, you know, make Harley happy.
You can have the key. Just leave Tiffany out of it, okay?
You mean this thing?
That's it?
You've got to be kidding, Bruce. You can't give these
You're not great at
psychos
whispering.
anything from this lab.
Hey now, no need to get personal. We're all on the same side, remember?
Come on, Bruce. You know how dangerous this tech could be in the wrong hands.
Yoo-hoo! What the hell is going on in there?
Please, Tiffany. I've been honest with you every step of the way. Now I need you to trust me.
I have been honest at every opportunity.
I better not see this on the evening news.
Well, you see it tomorrow.
Thank you. This makes things so much better for everyone.
Thank you, Tiffany. You made the right call.
Harley will be over the moon when I show her this.
Stay out of sight until we are long gone.
Whatever. Bruce. You better know what you're doing.
I don't. It's the only thing I can do.
Took you long enough? I was starting to think you got sucked into a portal to another dimension or something.
That's a reference I don't get. That must be a reference.
You boys did good, you know? Made Mama proud. It don't look like nothing special.
You've got what you
That's
want.
kind of the point.
Now let's just get out of here.
Load that thing up too, John. I need it.
I wish I could have scanned the boxes.
Hurry it
but
up.
I doubt it. Told you to get that checked.
Bruce! Are you all right?
Is the guard fine?
Alfred.
I was keeping an eye on you over the security feed.
Well, breaking into my own company was unexpected.
Things could have gone so much worse.
Is that guard fine?
But you managed to keep both John and Tiffany quiet was a masterstroke, Bruce.
Come on, it's just pressing a couple of
Still,
keys.
That young woman is smarter than both
How about
of
the
us,
guard?
Bruce. It's only a matter of time before she puts the rest of the pieces together.
I was gonna tell her,
I
but
heard
they
you
won't let me.
reveal that Lucius worked with Batman. But will that satisfy her? You know what she's like. She won't stop digging until she gets to the truth. Maybe we should just...
Yes!
Tell
Yes!
her.
Yes! I wanna!
I always regretted not being more honest with you about your father's life. Don't make the same mistake I did. She shouldn't be left guessing.
You're right. I'll be as honest with Tiffany as I can.
Very good. With regards to tonight's other catastrophes, your night watchman got a nasty lump on the head, but don't
good.
worry, he'll be fine. I've already arranged for him to get a generous payout and an extended vacation.
And paid medical.
And replaced tonight's offending security camera feed with dummy footage.
Yeah, thank you.
As for Regina, I'm afraid your fashion consultant's cover story is going to cause more problems. Your encounter there was too bizarre to be ignored.
Yeah, absolutely.
After what went on, it'll be a challenge to smooth things over with her. It's all coming so fast. One thing after another.
You're always so good at this, Alfred. You'll figure out the right thing.
Yes, I suppose I will.
Did you get that checked like I said?
Bruce, I know we agreed there was no better way to get to Bane. And believe me, I want to see these monsters pay for what they've done. But this whole masquerade with John and Harley, well...
Yeah, it was the only
frankly,
thing we can do.
It's exhausting.
Ooh, ooh. No frame rate.
Well, Be careful, and good luck.
You should overclock that lamp. Family affair, 2.4, we got 2.6, right?
How long does this usually take?
It takes as long as it takes. You don't just call him like a dog.
There's a million more efficient ways of contacting him, but you do it like this?
Symbols are important. Just like principles.
This is a waste of my time.
The bat signal lets Gotham know I'm on the move. Gordon's smart to use it.
It won't hurt to let the Riddler's gang know you're alive. I'll give you that much. Gordon, you're dismissed.
This is still my goddamn station house.
He's forgetting I'm the one who can make or break his career right now.
You only remind me every other minute.
Clearly, I need a better method of getting the message across.
That's enough, Waller. This is Jim's precinct. He's free to do as he pleases.
Maybe you weren't paying attention, but this is my turf now.
Yeah, but
you're gonna push
he's
me
got
too
enough.
far, you hear me?
Is that a threat?
No, just God's honest truth. Something you wouldn't know a damn thing about.
She's got some kind of leverage on you, doesn't she? If she's jammed you up somehow, just say the word. I'll appeal to the mayor, the governor, whatever it takes to get her off your back.
I'll do whatever I can to help you.
She knows who I am, Jim.
Oh yeah? Well, so do I. You're Batman. That's all you ever have to be. That's all Gotham needs you to be. And you, if you're threatening to take that away, you should be ashamed of yourself. I don't want to hear it.
Just supposed to come to Gotham, put the chains on Riddler and his gang, and get the hell out. I'm just saying this city gets under your skin. Fast. Know what I mean? Best laid plans and all that.
I do know. This city has made me who I am.
So I've heard. I just wish Gotham produced more Batmans and less Riddlers. Make my job a whole lot easier. I guess you locals see it differently. Agent of Esther. She fought to get on this assignment, you know. Wanted to see her old neighborhood. Wanted to see you. Her hometown hero. She wanted to impress you. She admires what you do for the people of this city. Your respect is important to her.
She certainly succeeded on that front.
She's one of my best.
She did save her
Still,
agent's lives.
wanting to impress you? It's the same thing that made her move too fast on Riddler. Now there's a lesson learned. My lab techs were able to replicate a dose of the venom serum from the vial Bane left behind at the police arsenal. But with a twist. It's actually a counter-agent.
So you want me to take it?
After a brief rush, it'll flush the venom from his system, leaving him weak and exhausted.
Oh, you did?
Could be useful. So, Wayne Enterprises.
Why is there a fucking inventory?
Heard you made some new friends.
You're having me followed.
Thanks to you, these very bad people have an EMP and a key that'll open every lock I would want to keep bolted shut. They're clearly planning something. The stakes are too high to leave anything to chance. You know, I actually considered asking you to infiltrate Riddler's gang. Before everything blew up.
How long have you known my
I knew I
identity?
could count on you to get me close to them. Close to Bane. You're good at this. Seems like you've already won Harley Quinn's trust.
What you saw was just a test.
An operation like theirs requires someone with your resources. As long as you don't blow it, they're gonna want to keep Bruce Wayne around until they take him for all they can. Get them away from their base of operations. Somewhere they'll be exposed. When they're all together, out in the open, contact me. I'll be standing by. ready to ambush. We'll take them down when they're at their most vulnerable. Sound good? They'll never know what hit them.
You need to involve Gordon.
Don't tell me how to run my operation.
These people know this city better than anyone.
And they have their hands filled with other priorities right now.
Yeah, you're right, actually.
Batman. If it gets bad for you, just remember. We're out here. When you're in deep like this, you need friends. Let's say everything goes pear-shaped, and you get stuck in there longer than you'd like. Then what's right, what's wrong, it all gets blurry. And guess what? That's okay. Because you're going to have to do some blurry things that you're not proud of before this is done. You hear me? That's just how these kinds of operations go down.
Whatever I have to do to put these scum away, I'm sure I'll get over it.
That's the spirit.
I mean that's the truth. That's reality. You're in. Corner finger on 18th, 1 hour.
I'm in.
Just don't stay embedded any longer than necessary.
I'll be in and out, Alfred. Just long enough to figure out their plans.
Yeah, okay.
Good luck, Bruce.
Isn't that the Arkham Asylum theme? I guess it goes for them too. Makes sense. I want one of those cabs.
Alright. Here we go.
That's me? Oh! Hell yeah! Nice outfit. Hold 5 points.
Hey now! Welcome to our little hideaway and home away from home. The end of the line.
Hacienda.
We're happy to have you.
Thanks, John.
You said you'd kill him after you got what you needed.
So what? Ain't a girl allowed to change her mind?
Could someone...
Apparently I'm not allowed.
Tell me why I shouldn't kill you.
Do I have the... Appear not to.
John, a little help here?
A real man would not need help. He would help himself.
Okay.
It's not like that. He knows I'm his pal. Why would I help
I shouldn't have done that.
It's cause we're pals.
I bring us back the transport and the arms we require. You bring back a worthless aristocrat.
And the key,
we don't
and
need
the
his
EMP.
money. We have what we need to finish this, thanks to me.
He ain't worthless, you overgrown bicep. He already got us an EMP device and the family.
Okay, but the EMP was not intentional.
I'll betcha I can find a use for him.
I do not care how much these two swoon over you, Wayne. We don't want you here, and we don't need you here.
Whoopsie.
What
Oh,
the
shit.
hell?
Turn it off!
Turn it off! Now!
Can you do something about this?
What?
It's Freeze.
Freeze is coming.
I thought...
What have you done?
When I saw him, I thought it was Hugo Strange on the screen before the episode.
You need to uncuff me.
Don't screw this up.
You fool!
I can turn it off.
Make it stop, or I will seal you both in ice!
I swear,
Might just switch
if
it
you
to
don't
schematic
get that
display.
electricity back on immediately, I'll send you to a frozen hell.
That's it. What? First schematic match. Doing the quickest I can here.
Well, at least we know that it works.
I must check on Nora. See how she is.
Oh, right. Oh, another action.
You may have
replica.
impressed these two, but I haven't made up my mind about crushing your skull.
Fair enough.
Everyone back to work. There's still a lot to get done.
Who put you in charge?
Somebody has to give the orders.
That was a nice job before.
Odd.
Come on up to my office.
It was... never mind. I was like predicting again what would happen, but...
Listen, Bruce. I just want to clear the air a little. You distanced yourself from us back at your office. I don't blame you, after all the trouble I caused. You probably noticed I like to stir things up. It's a bad habit, and, well, it's made me more enemies than friends. I want to say I'm sorry for messing with your people.
Do you?
Your employees. I know they probably mean a lot to you.
If you mean it.
Thank you, Harley. Your apology means a lot.
Really?
If you mean it.
You probably think I'm a terrible person, but I want you to understand. You've seen these animals I work with. In my business, you let your guard down for a second, you get torn to shreds.
I can only imagine.
If I'm always pushing buttons, it's to keep people off balance, you know? Keep them guessing my next move. Keep the real me hidden. I hope you ain't gonna judge me for it. To be honest, I've been at it so long I don't even notice I'm doing it. It's just a part of who I am.
I'll be honest, Harley, I wasn't sure what to make of you. I'm impressed.
I'm gonna take that as a compliment, but don't push your luck. You ain't like these others. Bane's a powder keg, Freeze. Well, you saw Freeze. John's sweet, and believe me, he's got heaps of potential. But he's still a growing boy. You, though, you got your head screwed on right. You're reasonable. I can work with reasonable. We're pulling a job tonight. I want you to be a part of it.
How could
I
I
already
help?
showed you know how to use that EMP better than any of these other clowns. I want you to come with.
What if I get my cut?
A job? Sounds intriguing. What's the target?
I like you, Brucey, but I never give up all my secrets on a first date. It's need to know, and you don't need to know.
But
All
I
will
need
be
to know what I'm
revealed
doing.
Eventually. Using that EMP, though, that's gonna make tonight's job a whole lot less messy. And that no-neck asshat Bane, he loves making a mess. People getting killed just makes his day.
Didn't you
If
kill
you're
a
gonna
couple
come
people
with,
with your hammer?
you gotta convince the others.
Convince them.
It's a real pain in the ass sometimes, but you need a majority opinion for anything big. And bringing you along, well, you got some persuading to do. Let me know how I can help.
So what's the deal with Freeze? He's... unique?
You mean why he's blue and wrapped up in machinery? Accident in the lab. Here's the thing about Freeze. Only thing he gives two hoots about is his wife. He gave up everything to try and save her when she got sick. And I mean everything. Job, health, soul, the whole shebang.
She's dead?
Frozen stiff. Keeps her on ice in the next room while he searches for a cure. Ain't that just kooky? I mean, it explains why he flipped when the EMP went off. But seriously, who does that?
I doubt his wife would approve if she realized what he's become.
She'd probably never want to wake up. Exactly.
So he'd be better off not getting what he wants.
You can say that again, but he might not want to hear it. Talking about his wife is the only way to get Freeze to pay attention.
Oh, I realize that.
But watch yourself. His attention ain't always a good thing.
I get the feeling Bane doesn't like me very much.
That knucklehead respects strength and loyalty. Show him you got those, and he'll come around.
Strength? Well...
He's a man's man. I don't got much time for all that burly machismo, but sit him down for a beer or something. He'll hear what you gotta say. He may kill you when you're done, but at least he'll listen.
What? Oh, okay. The game was clearly checking there for remaining options. Love the hat they gave. This is clearly going to be 2 hours and a half.
Spirit of unity? Not really what I'm sensing from this group.
Probably a bad idea. No, there's no running button. So that counter agent, is it with me or? Good thing I didn't bring it, because holy shit! Look at the reflection on the black parts of the leather, the fence leather. I don't know. So what is it? It's like Harley can definitely be reasonable sometimes. It's like she hasn't lost that that PhD part of her. But it's like, what made her become the way she is? Well, falling in love with John, obviously, but she said he's a growing boy, so well, he's a potential, right?
What are they planning to do? I don't have time to sort through all this. Not with them watching me. What would Harley need with an EMP? I can't risk tampering with it. I heard about your wife, and
maybe I should think. Jeez.
Hear me out. I might be able to help.
What do you mean? You'll answer me if you're smart and understand the concept of self-preservation.
What you're doing, well, that kind of love is rare.
My wife followed your goings-on in the society columns, Wayne. You are more familiar with lust than love.
That's how I know how precious that kind of love is.
Oh, I can see his eyes.
What if you get caught? Sent to prison? What happens to your wife then?
What do you propose?
I own technology companies, Victor. Big ones. You could house and protect her. Continue your research to cure her.
Why? Why would you do this?
Oh, I'm not doing it for nothing. I expect a full return on my investment.
Practical. I respect that.
You do?
I'll talk to Bane. Make sure he thinks you're on the level.
You have my word.
I want to help her, but
you.
I'm right when I'm saying she'll be horrified.
Bane?
I don't know. Go talk to him. Good luck.
Hey, buddy! It's always so good to see you. Like, so good.
Always good to see you, John.
I've been wanting to say, Bruce, thanks for helping me out before at your office and making me look good.
Hey, I'm just glad everything worked out.
Did it ever? Handing that key over to Harley, giving her what she wanted. Pure ecstasy. It was a big moment for me. I should have known right when we pinky sweared that everything would work out
I shouldn't have
great.
done that.
Harley wants me to try to get in good with Bane and Freeze.
I think you're well on your way to doing just that. And I've been doing, what I can to help, too. You didn't catch catch it?
We did the EMP. I did.
It looked like Bane might kill you. I set off that EMP, you know, as a distraction. Thought it might give you a chance to show off your technical skills in front of Freeze. That's the only thing I think he really respects.
Look, I had it handled, John. And that was nice of you, but I didn't need the help.
Sure.
I just don't want to own my life.
Wouldn't you know it? You nailed it. You already know I like you, Bruce. You better get cracking on getting those other guys to like you too. Because I don't want to have to watch what happens if they don't.
Do you? Because you sure enjoyed it about it.
Priska.
Bane loves that beer. I bought some for when I need to talk to him. He's scarier than anybody in Arkham.
Wasn't Riddler on Santa Prisca? Who's that? Maybe thought it looked like me.
Did you have one here?
Oh, that spot was for Batman.
You like Batman.
What's not to like? I only saw him for a second in Arkham, but... oh man, I'd love to see him again. Think she really brightens up the room. 1,000-watt face.
How'd you two meet?
Same way you and I met. In Arkham.
Oh, there's his gun.
Dark time and gave me a reason to live out here and experience all this.
I noticed a little sound when he said
how
dark
we aren't
time.
Destined to be together. It just wouldn't make any sense.
She doesn't seem to. Oh look, I'm up there too. I think I'm up there. Let's get this going, because you know I have limited time. I like to go to Harley's office again, but well, let's go again. Wait, I can't go to her office? I wonder what would have happened if I did try to go in. It's most likely a secondary scene or something. Not go back in and talk a little more. If there's a scene with them, I want to see it. Ah!
Okay. Don't shoot. I'll keep moving.
Just see a little warning? Jeez. Do you guys have grenade launchers in that?
What the hell do you want? Bane doesn't want us talking to him. Get out of here.
Oh, alright. Sure. Alright, you guys got a line. I'm glad.
EMP shielding. This material will keep whatever it's insulating from being affected by the EMP blast.
What are we shielding? Machismo.
And now I see where Bane gets his fashion sense.
Could I look at those a little more? Yeah, obviously he won't talk if I don't give him the beer, but look at Venom Lab. I almost missed that? Dude. Guerrero. That's not spelled correctly. It should be Guerrero. Yeah, it means warrior, but it should have 2 R's. Alright, so I figured he won't talk to me unless I give him the beer, but let's see what happens.
Hoping to get another chance to speak with you.
Thirsty work. My throat is dry. Fetch
me.
Wayne.
I was about to say like pet or doggy or something. This is thirsty work.
Just thought you looked thirsty.
Please, come.
We didn't say thank you.
Riddler, he bombed your building and killed your friend. Someone did that to me. I'd bomb their building, kill their friend.
He's right, shit.
As Riddler's friend, I have to know, are you here for payback? Did you come for revenge? Answer me, or I will break you in half.
Do you know how big my company is? I barely knew Fox then. Guys like him are interchangeable.
Don't treat me like a peasant, Wayne. You won't like what happens if you do. In this line of work, one cannot be too careful. Trust has been the hardest thing to find, especially after Riddler's death. Yes, men you can trust. So hard to find.
Oh, he's so dead, isn't he?
He was with my crew at the police arsenal.
Bane!
The prisoner he was supposed to be guarding got away. And yet he doesn't have a scratch on him.
This is crazy!
That's no
I
wonder.
suspect we have a traitor among us. One
don't.
begins to smell a rat after Riddler's murder and that prisoner getting away. Loyalty is all that we have. But there can be no trust unless I can believe that you are who you say you are, and that you are really willing to do all that you claim.
Oh, shit.
Only one of you walks out of here.
You know me!
The sooner one of you picks up that pipe and bashes the other's head, the sooner we get this over with.
Fine. I'll prove it!
I thought I'd have to pick it up, or at least give me a choice.
You showed him mercy. That was a mistake. Take him somewhere.
The package is moving.
What's going on?
That was probably a mistake, because they were gonna kill him anyway.
It's happening.
Good. I'm ready.
Not so fast, the money bags. You're not in the pact. Not yet. Not till everyone votes.
I just couldn't resist to this.
What do you say, boys? Bruce Wayne. In or out?
I'm fucked.
The aristocrat lacks the backbone to dirty his hands. Out.
There may be more
just...
to Wayne than first appeared.
Oh, okay, I was so
He can be trusted. In.
Bruce is strong and smart and handsome. Like,
Thank you.
super handsome. It's nuts, you guys. And
I'm flattered, actually.
where was I going with this? Right. I vote in.
Well, aren't you, Mr. Popular? We got a majority, folks.
Bruce is in.
You've earned a ticket to ride, pal.
Yeah, it was
Make
3
sure
or 4,
that
really.
EMP shielding is on those APCs.
I don't need any surprises. Time to get that package.
Remember, when we work together, no one can stop us. When we work together, the world can be ours!
I should have been brutal, because I feared he would have been dead anyway. I'm just gonna resist.
Somebody grab
No.
that thing. It's important. Let's go hit him with the hind.
Behind enemy lines. The fuck are we doing? Midtown Heights.
Wayne, we are close.
Why are you aiming his
Make
gun
your
at him?
device ready.
Will do.
EMP primed and ready to go.
That was easy.
Harley,
Yeah, what?
we have almost reached the target vehicle.
Uh-huh.
Now, you are providing our escape.
Waller, on the move with targets. Track this signal. Get your people here, now.
We've got your signal locked. Cavalry is on the way.
Now we do this.
Jewelry? Wait, that's it? That ain't it, is it?
Wait, what in the...
I gotta say, Bruce, now that we're actually here and it's really happening, I'm feeling some butterflies in my stomach.
We have an obstruction ahead, both lanes. Armored vehicles. Surface weapons at the ready. Do not engage.
Now, Wayne! Do it!
Service weapons would have been enough, though?
What was that?
What the hell is going on?
HQ, do you copy?
My gun, it's fried.
All comms are down.
Ah, shit. Ah, shit.
Carry the torch, Mr. Suit. Stay sharp.
What?
Secure the vehicle.
Stay down.
Oh, ho, ho, I fucked up. But I don't think I had a choice, did I? Well, I don't know.
Your place is on the perimeter.
Yeah.
Freeze! Open the door! Everyone, stay sharp and keep order. Allow no sudden moves and no talk.
Strike it. Go on, quickly. You're wondering what's in there. Find out for yourself. Back off, or I'll shoot.
What?
No!
Don't.
Right
Do we have to?
We don't have time for this. We're not done here, Wayne.
I would not turn my back on you. I'll leave this clean up to you, but hurry. Men, seize the cargo.
Get out of here!
Waller, where are you?
That's the backup though. Oh.
Waller here. Let them have it, Wayne.
What are you talking about?
The package. Let them have it. It's not worth my agents' lives.
You can't be serious. You were supposed to be here.
What difference would she have made?
No! That was my ride! Break out the artillery and disable their vehicles!
Damn it.
We can fix this all later. For now, just move it. Waller out.
I don't want to hurt ya, but I will blow your heads off if you make me. Eat concrete! Lights out!
Put out that fire!
On it?
One-handed MP5.
I'm gonna play whack-a-mole with their heads.
Didn't you say you didn't want to hurt them before?
Warriors dead!
Vane!
Probably already like me, so. Oh, well, he's fine.
Be careful not to get in my way. Secure the cargo.
Where's John?
You have gotta be...
I thought I'd get a choice on that. Fuck. If I hadn't pressed the button, it probably would have just gone on instead, though. So I have to make another choice there.
You did well tonight, Wayne. Better than that yammering harpy.
No, look, he's got marks.
We need to get Harley now.
Impossible. She's dead or in jail.
So we break her out.
And if she's dead,
better hope she's not. We have to help her. She'll be expecting us. She needs us.
We'll get her back, John. I promise.
Great. Let's go.
No, God, why'd I do that?
Now!
We don't have time to waste on her.
But...
That's enough. Save your
Damn it, I
breath.
gotta change my relationship.
We
It's
have
like, they
the
gotta be
cargo.
more real.
Let's get this over with.
I can't help but... Oh.
You'll regret this, Bane.
Forget him. We have a job to do.
I just want to make the dude happy, I guess.
This key is yours, no? Open the box. Be quick.
This is clearly what ends the episode, so let's see what's so important. What?
It is sad to see a legend so, but there is no other way.
What?
At least now, we finally have everything we need. Riddler will open the path to us, once the thief brings the last piece.
I'll open any path.
Oh.
For the right price.
She's a little surprised. What the fuck though? Like, why is Riddler... It's like... You and 43% of players left out that feeling content. You approved of your decision to be honest with Tiffany. He was proud when you told him he always saw the right thing. The conversation of the parlor him parlor. 100... What? Left Waller feeling content. She was relieved when you said you don't think of her as an enemy. She was gratified that you called her instead of Gordon to help you. I mean, it made sense. Because we need to work real well on recovering this shoe as well as possible. 99% of players? You and 40% of players have heard from me. She was annoyed that you made her apologize to Regina. She liked how efficiently you retrieved the Fountain's key. But because you fought with Bane instead of her, she feels slighter. Head off? That's what that meant? Because you fought with Bane instead of her. I thought... no, right, I wanted to distract Bane so he'd kill less people. I mean, he's clearly more... dangerous. You and 40% of players left John's getting sad. It was because you left Harley left behind with Starkborn. He was overjoyed when you cleaned his sword and will never lie again. He was intrigued by the underhanded way you handled Willie. Because you left Harley... well, I didn't think that would happen. You and 82% of players left Tiffany worried. She was surprised when you told her adventures with Batman. She appreciated you, let her choose to trust you. You convinced her to trust you, but she's concerned for your safety. You and 81% of players left Gordon feeling worried. He was hurt when you called Waller instead of hanging out with you. I never said that. But they did have more resources. Because he told him the truth, he is worried that Waller might expose your identity. storm of water into the arsenal. 44% of players try to calm down when they drink or knife. 2% of players peacefully when you do a knife on John. 60% of players down for John. 80% I don't think the light knife on down. Did that not happen because I cried? Who did you follow in the column? 58% players following Bane. Yeah, right. Thank you, sir, with John. 95%. Could be friends for life. There's a preview I'm putting. I'm not looking at it. Right shirt mask. Alright, that's it. I had a lot more fun with this one than the last one, to be completely honest. What the hell is Riddler gonna do? I thought I was gonna revive him or something. I thought, oh, with freeze technology for Nora. But, I mean, if he can help Nora, he could help Riddler or vice versa. I just didn't know how to feel about the ending. Oh, just because it's like, oh, our agents are expendable, don't fucking worry about them. So it's like, oh, I could be expendable if I wasn't so important. Well, obviously. Well, I like that a lot more, but it's just a little hard to believe that Harley ended up trusting me. It's kind of like, oh, it's a game, or like your choices don't matter that much. It's like, ah, she'll trust you. I mean, they have to vote you in no matter what. Well, so I'll see you on the next one. Should be in 2 days. Here's hoping. We'll see. Bye. Thank you for coming. If you did, if there's anybody here, I don't know. I don't check. I checked earlier when I wanted to make that highlight. There was one watching. Still watching or not? Thank you for coming anyway. See you.